Welcome guys, this week we'll be going over some questions left for us on our Facebook page. The first one is on solo drills and things to do when you're not able to do when you're not in the class. I recommend doing forms, footwork, chain punches and kicking drills every day. If you have more time, more energy, you can do some supplementary exercises such as bodyweight drills like the pistols for leg strength, quad presses and screw arm push-ups. Other exercises you can do are kettlebell and clubbell work, and definitely what you should do every day is joint mobility drills like we use here. We'll be releasing those on the website and on the Facebook page, so keep your eyes peeled for that. We'll be introducing those as well as a bunch of programs that you guys can follow. The next one is the best defense exercise, best single defense technique you can do in the Wing Chun system. There isn't one. There's whatever you're able to apply in the situation, what your biomechanics allows you to apply in the situation, and whatever strategy you choose to use within that situation. So there isn't one single best defense technique, sorry about that. The next one, breathing, how to breathe whilst performing Sun Tao, and is there a Qigong in the Wing Chun system? These two are related. Because of time constraints, I'll make this as simple as possible, so you can try working this right now immediately. Whenever your body is compressed, you exhale. When it expands, you inhale. Whenever you perform a dynamic movement, you exhale. Inhalation promotes tension, and you don't really want to do that. You want to keep exhaling. So whenever in doubt, exhale through any of the movements while performing the form. Also, within the form, there is actually a Qigong component in Sun Tao. There's a Sampai Fat, or the praying thrice to the Buddha. This movement, the Wu Saos and the Fuk Saos. There's a special breathing protocol used here called the reverse breathing that goes beyond the scope of this webisode, but keep your eyes out on the Facebook page, and we'll release a full tutorial for that. The next one, an interesting question. Why is there no Wing Chun in the UFC? There is no single style within MMA. Even the BJJ guys will use wrestling, the Thai boxers will use karate, the karate guys will use boxing. There's elements of everything within the whole art and within the fighting of MMA. You'll even see aspects of Wing Chun used within MMA. I've been doing a lot of wrestling recently in preparation for an MMA contest myself, and I've realised that it's not this high tension, techniqueless art that I thought it was. It's a martial art in itself, and there's a lot of sensitivity used in it, much like Wing Chun. I've been able to pick it up very quickly because it's a lot of the principles are the same, and the Chi Saos helped me in a lot of the hand fighting and applying and setting up a lot of the techniques within the wrestling system. So there's aspects of Wing Chun used there. Because of the rules dictate the form. Yeah. So in Thai boxing, you'll see the guys with a high guard, taking kicks, not evading much, and just blocking and taking a lot of force. Because in Thai boxing, it's not acceptable to move out the way. They want you to take hits and they want you to give them back. And it's mainly with the kicks. The kicks are what score. In wrestling, it's the same thing. You see these guys hunched over, protecting the legs because, and obviously in the street situation, this is nonsensical. If you bend over, you're getting kicked in the face. But in wrestling, because of the rules, you need to, and because of the techniques within those rules, you need to defend the legs as best as you can to stop being taken down. In Wing Chun, it's a self-defense system. So you want to use a lot of footwork and be able to deflect attacks, because you're generally the smaller person when being attacked, and the last thing you want to do is roll around on the concrete, in your nice suit or your nice clothes or whatever on the way to work. It just doesn't make any sense. So it's because of the environment, the system looks different. This is also an interesting question. Pros and cons of practicing MMA in life. Practicing MMA compared to Wing Chun and how it impacts your life. So MMA is a sport. It's a young sport, and I think it's a great sport. It's a fantastic sport. It's opened the eyes of the martial arts world to all the things that they imagined were possible and weren't actually possible, and the reality of what works and what doesn't work. Wing Chun is not a sport. It's a martial art in that it's developing you as a person. It's based on Chinese philosophy, physically manifested into this art. And it develops you as a person as well as a martial artist. So there's a lot of emphasis on how you think as well as how you move. You know, how you breathe and how your health is, as well as how you can fight. Fighting has a different mentality, has a different mindset. The training that's required for it is very different than the training required to become a martial artist and therefore a better person. I'm not saying that you can't become a better person through doing MMA, it just attracts and develops a different mindset. I mean, think about it, you're pretty much getting ready to go to war quite regularly, and you're training hard and sparring hard all the time. So this develops a very specific mindset. So I hope that's answered all your questions. Don't be afraid to post some more, and we look forward to hearing from you soon.